think that's the biggest thing.
Women are in NBA 2K. There also was the first female drafted in the 2K League. What's that like?
Yeah.
Seeing women being represented in all of these aspects.
You know, when you think of what we're trying to do as women, we're trying to continue to break barriers, and it's awesome for our league because it gives us more of a promotion, you know, because
All right, so wrapping up our discussion of Che's recent hot streak,
How you feeling
I just
tonight?
want to point out that
It's a big game. Let's do this.
Rib City, Portland. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season. DA, it's all yours.
Blazers coach.
The players love it. Thank you, David. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Ball.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, at the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that one is good.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jumper.
Ingram passes the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. The shot's good from Captain Clutch. And if you've been trying to figure out what looks different with Che, I'll give you a hint. It's the shoes.
Che is rocking his brand new custom colorways from Jordan. The two sides have been working on this project for some time, and you can't help but be impressed with the results.
I know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Ball against Lillard. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's Whiteside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from outside. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Lillard outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. McCollum outside. A 3-ball. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Holiday finds ball. Here's Williamson. Passes to Captain Clutch. Now Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Captain Clutch. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Nasir Little hitting the 3. Here's Captain Clutch. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
All sorts of time. That one wide left. Pelicans trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Captain Clutch passes to Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. Shen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, this season, the Pelicans finally getting themselves their own G League affiliate, the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama. And when that's completed, it's really going to help out the young core and the draft picks that have been collected by David Griffin to do some player development that's going to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Captain Clutch. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Brett, kind of a musical chair situation for the Bayhawks, the original franchise, this season moving to College Park, Georgia, to become the Skyhawks.
That's right. That team was affiliated with the Atlanta Hawks, and now the Pelicans take over for the next 3 years in Erie with the new Bayhawks franchise before that move to Alabama in 2022.
Here's Captain Clutch following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Captain Clutch, and good that time. Captain Clutch has got 9 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Nurkic can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's McCollum in the corner. And another 3 for Portland.
That's a nice J off the pass there. CJ's shot has a great release point. And when he squares up like that, Kevin, you can count it.
Holiday gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the left wing. That's a 2 from Lillard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A shake. Shen makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lillard against Ball, and Lillard gets it to go. He's got 8.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Ingram outside. Lillard against Ball. Here's Captain Clutch. The second chance effort. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 4. And there's Little. That's good on the assist by Lillard. 6 points for Nasir Little. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers. Damian Lillard and his commitment to not only the way that he wants to play and wants to improve, but his commitment to Portland and this city and this franchise has been nothing short of remarkable.
Brett, you think about Lillard's value not just to the Blazers, but to the entire community of Portland, Oregon. Outstanding.
Always great, Kevin, to see a superstar take it off the floor and want to make impacts in the community. Lillard has been amazing at the job that he's done here in Portland and has stayed committed to where this franchise wants to go and trying to bring a championship to the Northwest.
Whiteside is out there with Little. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Little with the ball. He has 6. Fader on the way. Right side, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch. And in the last game against the Warriors was superb. He added 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
For New Orleans, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Bazemore against Holiday. Now here's Bazemore. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Over Holiday. Bazemore misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Captain Clutch. Ingram passes to Captain Clutch, and the layup's good off the glass. Captain Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Bazemore dishes to McCollum, fires for 3. The rebound by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Whiteside, the pass to Bazemore. Portland moving the ball around. It's McCollum with the drive. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he's just so good as C.J. McCollum at when to put the ball down on the floor and penetrate to the inside.
And stolen by Bazemore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is the final year of Kent Bazemore's 4-year, $70 million contract.
Well, some great timing for Kent Bazemore to become a free agent, part of that 2016 kick-up in the salary cap. And Bazemore, a really interesting addition to this Portland team, as he is a guy who can get out in transition, shoot the 3, and finish around the rim. Switchable defender. He's a great addition for what Terry Stotts is looking to do here.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Here's Captain Clutch. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Bazemore on the wing. McCollum deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Nurkic. Second chance shot. It's tipped, and he recovers it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
McCollum outside. Over Hart. Right side trying to break free. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. Portland on defense. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes down. And that's 21 points for Captain Clutch.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
McCollum passes a little. Bazemore with it. Nobody near Nurkic. Another miss by Nurkic.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Now the pass to Ingram. A good look from Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And last season for the Blazers, all about bouncing back from their embarrassing first-round sweep at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, that was definitely a motivator, and I think they put that to bed. Wanted to focus on being the best team that they could be towards the end of last season. And that Nurkic injury really took some wind out of their sails, but they continued to compete and still made noise in the postseason.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in, and they'll keep possession. To end the drought, it's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Now here's Little. He's covered by Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brent, for your money, who's the most complete player in the NBA right now?
Over the course of the past 2 years, nobody has impressed me more with his complete game than Kevin Durant. What he has done defensively has just been tremendous. And I know you have guys like Giannis, you have guys like Harden, you have guys like LeBron James, who are incredible players.
And Kawhi, what he did last year. Yeah.
But Kevin Durant, to me, still is one of the most impressive complete players that we have in the game.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Lillard from outside. Here's Nurkic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Here's Captain Clutch. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
McCollum outside. Dishes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. And yes, it's good. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
Williamson. Nurkic with the steal. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over ball. And it's Lillard missing. Pelicans leading by 3 to the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The shot by Lillard, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Captain Clutch. Portland grabs the miss. Azanya's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Captain Clutch. Williamson, the second chance points on the tip in. Williamson's got 8 points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Holiday against McCollum. In the corner, it's Little. Goes back up. Nurkic can't hit. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Inside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jay, a lot of scoring from you in the first half. What are you guys doing offensively that's allowed you to be so successful?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Follow. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Williamson out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Ball in a point. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is Williamson's game. He's a scorer, and he knows his team relies on him to do it.
Lillard attacking, shoots over Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Scoring has always been Lillard's strength, but last season a career high in assists. And you wonder how much a healthy Nurkic is going to help propel this team as they've equipped themselves with some interesting players at the wing position to try to take another step forward in the Western Conference.
Kicks it to Ball. On the pass to Captain Clutch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And watching film is becoming an obsession for Damian Lillard.
Well, that's a great way to learn visually, sitting down and not only looking at your opponents, but where it is maybe where you can take advantage and stay in your zone. Lillard committed to the game and committed to improving.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here. Well, injury is such a reoccurring theme for the Pelicans in the past couple seasons. Funny to hear Alvin Gentry even joke about consulting a witch doctor down there in the Bayou. But new athletic trainer coming in, hired away from the Phoenix Suns. They have a tremendous and have had a tremendous reputation, hoping to improve their health of all these young players.
Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Pass to Captain Clutch. Nurkic with the double team. Now here's Ball. Passes it to Captain Clutch. The kick out to Holiday. Over McCollum. The Pelicans get another chance here. Trailblazers trail by 6. Ingram with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
Lillard against Ball. Pass to McCollum. High arcing shot. Here's Nurkic. Got a piece of it. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
McCollum kicks to Whiteside. Now here's Little. He's covered by Ingram. It's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Ingram outside. Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Captain Clutch. Yep, that one goes. Captain Clutch has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. Take a look at Captain Clutch. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going. You watch Whiteside out there and you understand just how much of an impact he can make with his defense. Great length, great timing, and makes some offenses change the way they're going to attack you just because of his size alone.
And that one falls for Ingram. 7'7" wingspan of Whiteside, definitely a game changer for defense.
Interesting pickup here for the Blazers as they've added Whiteside to back up Nurkic at the 5 position, and an interesting center in the Western Conference. How will he adjust to the pace and maybe the style of play out west?
To the middle, clock at 4. Ingram with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Pelicans leading by 8. There's the pass to Captain Clutch. To the paint. Stolen by McCollum. Holiday against Hood. Outside Collins. Here's Little. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Yeah, the smaller defender there really not having a chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over and help.
The free throw off from Captain Clutch.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. No good on that one.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Good on the second free throw. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. McCollum outside, knocked away. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Little, Rodney Hood out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Hezonja, and it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lobs it up for Favors, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. McCollum dishes to Hood. To the middle. Little passes to McCollum. He gets it in there. McCollum's got 21.
I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire, so they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
Holiday finds Favors. Down low. There's Captain Clutch. And the rejection by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
Hood against Redick. Here's Collins. Rebound by Captain Clutch. Pelicans leading by 11. Tipped away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball. The lead now cut to single digits. 23 points in the game.
You want Hood to keep making some kind of impact in this game on defense, and steals like that, that's going to help out the team.
Right side Redick. Lots of room. Good on the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hood with it. Now guarded by Redick. Redick against Hood. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Redick. And here's McCollum. Over Holiday. McCollum no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by McCollum. Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. A rebound by Hezonja.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McCollum finds Hood. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Little. And he banks in the layup. Little's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Captain Clutch. Outside, Redick. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's 10 points for J.J. Redick.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Hood dishes to McCollum. Here's Collins. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kicks to Ingram. Inside. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Portland. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Collins. Basket good. Captain Clutch has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And drafted by the Jazz in 2014, Rodney Hood seemed to establish himself in Utah. But Brent, as we saw last year, he finished up well with Portland.
Well, a great job by Neil O'Shea picking Rodney Hood up and had some big games in the playoffs. He's part of a collaborative at the wing position now for Portland, where Terry Stotts can use the likes of Rodney Hood and Kent Bazemore to play a lot of switching defenses and continue to make teams have to guard, as Hood's capable of making threes and making plays off the bounce.
Little passes to Hood. Bazemore against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bazemore. Not a lot of room. Portland no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 14. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's the fast break. Now Little. Lets a floater go. No good that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hood. He dishes it to Little. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Little's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And one of the major pieces of the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Brent figures to be a big piece for this Pelicans team.
So much talk about Brandon Ingram and potential unrealized, and maybe some stability around this new organization with head coach Alvin Gentry is going to bring out the best in Brandon Ingram.
Lillard's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson is checked in for Derek Favors. Hood drives in. Back to Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Heads up play by Rodney Hood.
New Orleans leading by 13. Pass to Williamson. The fader. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Lillard from outside. A rebound by Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch's.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
To the inside. Got a piece of it and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Here's Captain Clutch. The 9-foot shot. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Out to the right wing. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard left side. Out left to the wing. Little with the ball. Pass to Whiteside. Over Holiday. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Whiteside.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
2 seasons ago, the Blazers were swept in the first round, and something in the scarring of that kind of outcome has stayed with them, both Terry Stotts and their starting backcourt, to kind of fuel their fire to make the type of strides that they have in the past couple seasons.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. New Orleans leading by 7. Ingram outside. The pass to Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Holiday. They need this one. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And Brent, for the Blazers, the continuity has been part of what's made them so good, and that includes keeping Terry Stotts as their head coach.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about Terry Stotts being the 4th longest tenured coach in the league. This will be year 8 for him in the Pacific Northwest. But this group is very tight. They've got great chemistry. They run a very unique offensive system, and there's definite buy-in here in Portland behind Terry Stotts.
Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. His 3-pointers off the mark.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Ball against Lillard. Looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Captain Clutch. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by Nurkic. Captain Clutch passes to Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. And Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Lillard misses. Tries again. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hassan Whiteside.
Just a remarkable make by Whiteside there. That's a huge basket.
And stolen by Lillard. The shot goes down and gets his game back to even. 23 points in the game.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Pass to Captain Clutch. Top of the key ball. Shoots over Lillard. Ball no good. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
This is it to Lillard. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Kicks it to Ingram. Ball, the pass to Holiday. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. To the middle, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Captain Clutch. They need this. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
And this is why they have him as their star player, Whiteside, with the ability to step up in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Pass to Holiday. To the paint. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. Did you know that, Kevin? I mean, I'm a Bay Area product. We could talk more about that later. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
For 3, Ingram. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And how about the focus of Ingram? Not getting overtaken by the heat of the moment, nailing the shot in the face of the defender.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Ends with a big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Olnich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Che, need you for that meet and greet with our...
So, what's the mood like?
I mean, Ted, you know what? It's not great.
You scored a ton of points tonight, but you guys weren't able to pull out the win. What do you think you needed to do differently out there?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but we'll